I'm a headstrong player.
I'm a headstrong player.
I'm a headstrong player.
What's a headstrong player?
Someone who loves football.
Football!
Loves playing soccer.
Soccer!
It's got to be high reps, high tempo. Welcome to 4th and 1. My name's Coach Darren Roberts, and I love football. Football is a great sport because it is the ultimate team experience.
I love the running, the adrenaline, and I love the touchdowns.
I'm a headstrong player.
I'm a headstrong player.
I'm a headstrong player.
Hi, my name's Cindy Parlow, and I love soccer. Soccer is such a great sport. It involves a lot of skill and having fun with your friends. I've played soccer at the highest level in the Olympics and the World Cup. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of experience with concussions throughout my soccer career. But it is a contact sport. It's very physical. You have to prepare your mind and your body.
Football is a tough sport. You have 22 athletes running across the field. You're going to have some collisions.
You gotta play tough,
But you got to play smart. A headstrong player knows all about concussion.
What's a concussion?
A concussion is when your brain shakes inside your head.
It's a bump on your brain.
When a person gets hit in the head and your brain rattles.
Love your brain. It's what makes you, you. My name is Dr. Ann McKee, and I study the human brain. But when you bump your head, your brain inside your head keeps going forward. And that back and forth shakes up your brain and mixes you up.
What does it feel like?
seeing stars.
Feeling dazed, confused, lightheaded.
You may not be able to walk straight.
You can have headaches
Or blurry vision.
Forgetting your name.
forgetting what position you play.
Sick at your stomach or feel like throwing up.
A concussion is different. You can't see them like you can see a cut or a bruise. Only you can feel it. And that's why it's so important that you speak up.
If you have a concussion injury, you need to tell somebody.
The most important person to protect you is you. Protect your brain.
If you ever feel the symptoms of a concussion,
Tell the coach immediately.
this helmet is designed to keep you safe, but you must also be a smart football player. Concussion safety begins with core conditioning. Your core extends from your midsection all the way down to your thighs. The number one rule in football is see what you hit. A smart football player always keeps his eyes up. When you lead with your head, you maximize the danger of a concussion. We want you to hit hard, but we want you to hit correctly. This is the proper tackling position because your eyes are up and your hands are on the ball carrier. The defender's helmet must always be across the body of the offensive player.
As a kid, your brain is still developing, it's still making connections. You've got to take care of concussions as they happen, playing with your head, not with your head.
Having multiple concussions is more dangerous than just having one. Listen to your body and let yourself heal. Concussion safety begins with good technique, which means a lot of practice. Headers are a lot of fun, but you gotta know how to do it safely. In order to head the ball correctly, we've broken it down into 5 steps, and we call that the heading progression.
Heading progression.
Step 1, you're laying on the ground and your feet up in the air. We're focusing on the proper neck movement and the proper placement of the ball on your head. So you want to hit it right about here. And step 2, we move to the crab position. We're working on moving your hips and adding even more power to the ball. And step 3, we start in the kneeling position. We're working on going backwards first and then coming through the ball. So you're heading the ball with even more power now. And step 4, now we're working on bringing all of this to the standing position. She's gonna come back and then come forward and head the ball. We also focus on having our arms up to protect ourselves. The person that's next to me runs into my arm instead of my head. Step 5, all we do is jump now. Because a lot of times in the game, the ball is going barely over your head, so you're having to jump to get to it.
Be a good teammate.
Often it's hard to tell that you've had a concussion, and you may not know, but your friend who's looking at you may know.
Be a good teammate and tell the coach if you see this behavior.
A headstrong player has to have the courage to tell someone if one of your fellow players shows the symptoms of a concussion. Be smart and tell your coach immediately.
Tell a coach or a parent.
Teammate.
Or doctor. Tell somebody.
Tell somebody.
Sports can bring a lot to your life, like self-discipline, how to work well with others. So follow your passion and play the sport that you love. But always remember that concussions are a risk, so you gotta play smart and be a headstrong player.
Playing smart is playing safe.
Play smart. Be a headstrong player.